Well, greetings from Pennsylvania once again. Today is December 23rd, almost Christmas time. Just a couple more days. Actually, it's actually a pretty nice day out here today, upper 30s. But anyway, I'm back in Blue Marsh, and recently I did the Foxtrot Trail, one of the smaller trails here. But now today we're going to do what's called the Squirrel Run Nature Trail. It's another one of the nice little smaller trails here at Blue Marsh. Like I said, I'm trying to feature some of the smaller trails here as well. So it's a good day to do it. Also, we're going to leave out another one of our channel stickers. This will be the fourth one here at Blue Marsh Squirrel Run. A little bit easier for some of you to get. Trail's maybe about a mile long. But I'm parked at the State Hill boat ramp area. And also in these videos down below, I am going to put the GPS location for where I park in these videos. A lot of you have been requesting that kind of information. So at least where I park, I'll put the GPS coordinates for that. And then you can kind of, follow along from there. All right, let's get packed up and get moving a little bit here. All right, so this is the State Hill boat ramp area. Like I said, out there is Blue Marsh Lake. There's Naomi. Here's the main parking area. And just right up here, you'll see a sign for the Squirrel Run Nature Trail. And up there is the main road down here. So, and this part of the trail too is part of the main lakeside trail as well here. They kind of both run together for a little bit. There we go, Squirrel Run Nature Trail. So in a little ways up ahead, the actual Squirrel Run Trail will loop off. Kind of like a frozen slush. Yeah, right down to at the bottom it loops off. I hiked this trail back in 2014, almost 6 years ago. It does have a little special memory for me, which I'll share later. And you do come to a crossroads here. Squirrel Run Trail goes off that way, and the main lakeside trail goes off that way. Looks like there's a trail that goes down there as well, but we're gonna do the Squirrel Run. Actually, it's a beautiful day though. A little noisy walking, but oh well. Yeah, so like I said, last time I was here was about 6 years ago, late summer, early fall of 2014. And I remember it because I had just bought my first real camera that summer. I wasn't filming yet. I started filming in 2015 this summer, about a year later. But I had been, in 2013 was the year I had to move off of my farm and different things happened. That's when I really started hiking and stuff and exploring. I just had a dinky little Kodak camera, little cheap thing. But that summer I bought a more expensive camera. It was the Canon SX50. Zoomed in really far. Because prior to that, when you tried to take pictures of birds and stuff far away, you couldn't do it. But that camera was awesome. So I will show you the first really cool picture I took with that camera. It was a white-breasted nuthatch. I remember taking that picture and getting home and seeing it on the computer. I was like, wow, it just changed my whole world as far as, photographing and eventually filming. Because prior with that little Kodak camera, you couldn't zoom in at all on things. So I'll show you that picture. It was the fourth picture I took on that camera, I believe. It's pretty cool. All right, I took it just up here on the hill somewhere. Yes, that camera changed my life as far as photographing and filming and stuff. And that was the camera I did first film with when I started in 2015. Used it for about a year or so before I upgraded. Still have that camera. But yeah, so if you are thinking about, you know, getting a better camera, it is worth it. If you're someone that enjoys taking pictures or filming, it's definitely worth getting a more expensive camera. So it took me a while to actually purchase that camera because I wasn't really sure if it's just be spending the money on that or not, but it was worth it. So if you're in that same boat and you're considering it, go ahead and buy it. There's a nice little stream down here. The trail does make a loop, kind of goes ways up here, and eventually it kind of goes crosses the stream and goes back up the ridge, and then it'll go back to the main trail around the lake. It is a beautiful view out here. You got the sun shining on the stream down there. Like I said before, you know, winter tends to be pretty quiet. Not always a whole lot of wildlife to see, but it has a beauty of its own. I am seeing some birds out here. There's some chickadees and tufted titmice. And as always, if the birds cooperate, I will try to zoom in on some of them. But you know how it is, they don't always like to pose nicely for the camera. It's always fun to find little tracks. Look at those little feet. Pretty sure it's a squirrel hopping along here. Little tiny feet prints. Yeah, there's the sun shining through the trees. Yeah, as soon as you cross this bridge, actually the trail does go up to the top of this ridge and then follow the ridge over. I think there's a nice little bench to sit on up here. At least there was years ago. Okay, this is pretty, these stairs are a little slick. Okay, I gotta turn you off. Or let's go off trail over here. The steps are they're a bit icy. Slush, but it's like frozen slush. So this is not a very long trail, like I mentioned in the beginning, but if you're looking for something short to hike, or you're with some kids or something, it is a nice little hike. An easy one too. And there is indeed a little bench to sit on up here. Right by there's a number 7 on that wooden post. Of course you can see down where we were earlier, trail down there, but I think somewhere around here I'm going to stash that channel sticker, that channel badge. So it'll be here somewhere. I gotta find a place. Right there's the bench. Like I said, here's post number 7 as well. So I'll get back to you in a minute once I figure out where I'm gonna put it. So once again, here's that bench. And there's a whole ton of leaf litter under here. And I'm gonna stash it down in the end here, down into there. I kind of pulled all the leaves away. Gonna kind of bury it a little bit back there in the soil and the leaves. And once again, it's in the plastic bag, so it'll be protected from the elements. And yep, number 4, they changed it up a little bit. At the bottom I was putting like what series it was and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I'm just going to put the name of the place, Squirrel Run. I think I'll just keep numbering them like I am. I was thinking about, anyway, doing some other stuff, but anyway, I'll probably change different things as time goes on. But for now, number 4, WW Squirrel Run. That's where it'll be, is down under in there. So once again, that's where it is, right under the bench there, by post number 7. All right, let's continue on. Yeah, not too far up here is where I took that picture of that nuthatch that I showed you earlier in the video. I think up near the end there a little bit. And as always with those channel stickers, if you want to send me, a picture of yourself, finding a sticker, whatever, like I said, I can post those on my channel here in one of my videos, just showing people that it was found. That might be kind of fun. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Yeah, so the weather's going to change a bit dramatically here in the next several days. Got a pretty strong cold front moving in tomorrow. It's going to bring a ton of rain. So all this snow is going to be gone. I mean, a lot of it melted. This is from that last snowstorm we had. But we're get several inches of rain, and all this is going to melt. So it's going to might have some flooding issues tomorrow. And then on Friday, Christmas morning, it's supposed to be the temperature is just going to plummet during the day. It's going to be they call it a flash freeze. So it might get kind of interesting here in Pennsylvania and in the area, because all the roads will be super wet and flooded, and it's just gonna freeze. But all right, not today though. We can still enjoy today. Yeah, right along here somewhere, as the trail starts descending down again. I keep mentioning that picture I took of that new camera years ago, that white-breasted nuthatch. It was somewhere off in these trees over here, or maybe down just a little bit more further. Like I said, I just remember getting home, seeing that picture on my computer and being like, wow, that's awesome. Compared to the kind of pictures I was only able to take with that old camera, or the cheap one. Got some crows out here. Oh, look at that back there with the sun shining through the trees. The crows calling. And the end of the Squirrel Run trail is just down at the bottom of this hill in a little ways. You can kind of see the lake, Blue Marsh, off in the distance through the trees there. Alright, so I'm going to say goodbye to you here in this video. Enjoy your Christmas Eve tomorrow, even though Christmas will be long past by the time you see this video, but hope you all had a good Christmas time, even despite what's going on in our country and in the world. Hope you can still get together with some people and have a good time. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.